Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now I want to disclaim that this video does contain Scream 5 spoilers, so if you do not want to hear any spoilers for Scream 5, you have been warned. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to discuss the recent article on comicbook.com where we see an interesting and possibly revealing comment from Jasmin Savoy Brown regarding the fate of her character Mindy and the just announced Scream 6. Let's go! So comicbook.com just published an article on their website where they highlight a recent Instagram post by Jasmin Savoy Brown, who plays Mindy in Scream 5. Her post is very intriguing, and I thought it would be fun for us to look at it together and discuss it. Now, the headline reads, Scream 6. Jasmin Savoy Brown already has us worried about her character's fate. Then we read in the article, less than a month after the fifth Scream hit theaters, it was announced that the franchise would be getting a sixth installment. It's been confirmed that Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillette will be returning to direct the movie, but there's been no official word on the film's cast. However, plenty of people survived the fifth movie, and fans are hoping to see the surviving newcomers again. Jasmin Savoy Brown recently rose to fame by playing young Taissa in Yellow Jackets, but fans also loved her turn as Mindy Meeks Martin in Scream. I'm going to say 5. She was joined by Mason Gooding, who played her brother Chad Meeks Martin. Brown posted about the Scream 6 news on Instagram, which has us worried about the fate of the Meeks Martin twins. So I went ahead and pulled her Instagram post over that they're referring to, and I'm going to show that to you now. So it says the following. She posts and says, what if only one of us survives? And we've got the picture there of them together, and she posted. And then we see Mason Gooding post right back, who played Chad, and says, baby, we all watched Yellow Jackets. We know it'd be you, with a crying face. So here we see this very interesting comment that on her Instagram, what if only one of us survives? And it could be a simple, innocent comment, like she just posted the picture and threw it out there. Or could it be more to it? Could it be that she's giving a rather ambiguous yet also kind of a clear message that potentially she will not make it, or maybe he will not make it. One of them will not survive the next movie, which is a great question because we have the survivors of Tara, Sam, Chad, and Mindy from the new group, right? So, the odds of all 4 of them surviving Scream 6, I think, is very slim, right? I just don't see that. I could see 3 of them surviving, but all 4 of them, I don't know. Now, it's possible, of course, it's possible. But, and I remember even in Scream 2, when Randy was killed, and Wes Craven later on said, I heard him say in an interview that he wishes that, they would not have killed Randy off so soon. That if he could go back and change something, he would have changed that. And I wonder if maybe Radio Silence is going to remember that and keep that advice in mind that Wes had for himself for Chad and Mindy. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what the writing's going to be, what the storyline's going to be. We have no idea. It's not been done, or it's been done, but we don't know what it is yet. So it's an interesting thing to post, though. And it puts at the very least, it puts a seed of doubt. That this is going to happen, that they're going to both survive. And I predicted, as you guys know, if you watched my prediction video that I did before the movie came out, I predicted Chad was going to die in Scream 5. And we found out later, the Radio Silence revealed in an interview that they were going to kill him off, that they filmed 2 different versions, just like they did with Dewey with that Wes did with Dewey in the first 2 films. So they went ahead and did that, and they filmed the second scene where he died and one that he didn't die, and of course they kept him in, and he survived, and we see it at the end of Scream 5. So could he be the next Dewey that they're just going to keep on having survive after he's stabbed? Or is Mindy, who basically is the new Randy, are they going to let Randy be the one? I'm sorry, they're going to let Mindy be the one that survives instead of Randy being killed like he was in 2. Maybe she doesn't get killed in 6. I don't know. It's so hard to say what vibe that James and Guy are going to go with in the writing chairs, and what influence Kevin Williamson might have on this. And I know they're going to consult with him, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to say it like this. It's really early. We just got the announcement. We have no clue even who's going to be in the movie yet. There's been no official announcement that they're even coming back. However, just her making this comment, what if only one of us survives? That is very revealing. That tells you at least that they are probably already signed on. They just haven't made the official announcements yet. I'm telling you, you wouldn't post on your Instagram, what if only one of us survives, if they're not going to be in the movie, right? So that's, I mean, you could make the argument, well, hold on, maybe that just means they're going to write them off. And they're going to start the movie and say, oh, they didn't make it, or they're out of town, or something like this. But no, she's very clear. What if only one of us survives? That's about life and death. So I take this Instagram post to mean they're locked in for 6. They're coming back, and we'll get an official word at some point in the coming weeks. At this, or I would say at least in a couple of months, they're going to start having cast leaks, and it's going to start coming out. So it was all planned. Again, I believe it was a trilogy plan. I know that they said they wanted to do everything they wanted to write into this movie in case they didn't get a second one. I get that, but they also had an outline. They also had stories already ready in mind for the next one. And I think that it's no accident that Mindy and Chad survived 5. They have plans to use them in 6. Otherwise, they would have not even. It could have just killed them off. So, anyway, I think it's revealing because it tells us, number one, I think that they're on board. That we're going to get the word eventually that they are returning to reprise their roles. But it also plants that seed of doubt, casts a little shadow of doubt whether or not they're going to both survive, and if they are, who will make it. So that's the big question I got from this. But anyway, I thought it was interesting and worth talking about. And I want to know what you think about Jasmin Savoy Brown's comment here on her Instagram, and Mason Gooding's response, even for that matter, but especially hers, because hers was really revealing. So I want to hear what you think about it. Is she sharing some inside information in the form of an innocent question on her social media? Or is there more to it than that? I want to hear what your opinions are, your theories and thoughts and ideas for the Meeks twins in Scream 6. So start leaving your comments below right now so we can discuss it together. All right. Well, that's going to be it for this update, but I will be back soon with more Scream and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.